In this video, we're going to talk about a couple different ways to use text in your design in Illustrator. So generally, to use the text tool, you just select it and you can start typing. Now, you can change the font and the size up here at the top on the option bar. So we have a whole bunch of different fonts here, except for it's really frustrating because we can't actually see what they look like. Let me make the font size a little bit bigger. You can either pick it from the drop down or type in a custom number or just use the arrows. But it's really frustrating here when you're choosing the font because you can't see what the font actually looks like. So one of the best things to do is to right click and go to font, and then you can actually see what the different fonts are like. So that is the first thing. The next thing is some of the other options in the type tool. So we have area type, type on a path, vertical area, and vertical type on a path. So the area type tool, let's get a little bit more of a standard font here. The way that it works is if you already have a shape, you can click on that shape and let's choose a slightly smaller font. And you can start typing in that shape and it will fill it. Let's just copy and paste that text over and over again so you can see. And you may notice that the stroke around that shape has disappeared. So if you ever wanted to have a shape that was filled with text, but you would want color behind it or the stroke around it or something, you actually need to ahead of time, like I did, make a copy of that shape so you can drag it on top of or under to have it there. But that is actually just a copy of the shape. Now in here, we can see, yes, it fills up the shape, but it's a little bit jagged on this side. That's because of the justification. Right now, it is on a line left. And if it was a line right, then we'd have the jagged edge on the left side. And if it's in the center, then it can be jagged on both. But we could also choose justified. So if we justify all lines, it will put unequal spaces between the different words in order to try to make it fit the shape a little bit better. So here we can see that it fits the shape a little bit better. It may make it a little harder to read, but as long as it's still somewhat legible, it would be okay probably for design, just for a little area of interest, but not for a whole text. All right, so that is area text. Now, let's talk about type on a path. Type on a path works like this. If you have a shape, you can click on the path and then type will appear on that path. Now, the reason that this looks so weird right now is because of our justified. If we go back to something a little bit more normal, you will see, like to a line left, that it will all be in a row. Now, again, the actual shape has disappeared. So if you wanted something to be on a path, actually, we'd have to make that a little bit smaller. But that is how you would do that. The vertical type tool works just like area type, except for it has the text go vertical. Same with vertical area tool, and same with vertical type on a path tool. So once you know these two tools, the other ones will make sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for.